today's review, we're going to talk about the Casio G-Shock GD-100. Let's get right into it. You can currently find the GD-100 for around $60 to $80. Here's a quick 360, just so you can see what we're working with. There are the side buttons, and then case back here, standard G-Shock case back. The band, and there you go. For dimensions across the case from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock, we are looking at 51 millimeters, and for case depth, right at 14.5 millimeters. Weight is going to be fantastic at 71 grams or 2.5 ounces, and I think that's really the standard for an everyday watch, that 2 to 3 ounce weight. Here is the wrist shot on my 8 to 7.5 inch wrist. Taking a look at the main display, starting up top, we've got calendar data, and then here you've got a 10-second subdial, and then right next to that is your minute subdial broken down into 5 10-second increments. And then right next to that is your mode, so signal, alarm, mute, and if they're on or off. And then of course on the bottom you've got main time. And in the main time mode, if you hit this forward button, you can cycle through 4 different time zones, kind of like in any other Casio World Time watch, so I think that's a great feature. And then scrolling through the different modes, we've got world time, alarm, timer, stopwatch, and back to main time. And as you can see, you've got that little animation in the subdials as you were scrolling through. I think it's just kind of cool. You also have an animation for the stopwatch as well. And also again, just adds a little bit of character, a little bit of visual candy as you are using the watch. Very good backlight as well. The backlight is accessed through this button right here, and you can see on the screen what it looks like in a dark room. I think it looks real pleasing to the eye, and they did a really good job here with the backlight. 200 meters of water resistance and around 5 years of battery life, I want to say, 3 to 5 years. So it's going to last you a decent amount of time, and overall just very good reliability. Now taking a look at the band, resin band here with the dual clasp, so I very much like that. It's got that modern G-Shock look, and the texturing is very good. It's not sticky, it's quite smooth, so it's going to be very comfortable to wear all day long. So this is actually probably one of the more pleasant G-Shocks to wear on the skin for long periods of time. Aesthetically, I think it looks really cool. I very much appreciate the standard display. It seems like these days they're really focusing on negative displays, and it seems like standard displays are getting more and more hard to find. And I just very much like these better because they're easier to see and much easier to read. And my overall thoughts are, this is a great working G-Shock. It's going to be tough and reliable and perfect as a beater watch, something that you're not too worried about damaging because it's going to take a beating. As far as the case design goes, I think it's very ergonomic. It's easy to wear on the wrist, and like I said, the texturing of the band makes it very comfortable to wear all day long. And also it's just cool to look at because the coloration, so the red text on the top and then the standard display, and you've got a little bit of color variation here in the subdials, it gives it a more dynamic look. So even though, fashion and aesthetics might not be your priority, at least you know that you're getting a reliable watch that also looks pretty cool at the same time. There are many different versions of the GD-100. Some of them come in a negative display, and some of them have the digital analog hybrid dial. For me personally, I prefer the standard display, all digital. So this is the one that I'm going to recommend if you are in the market for a GD-100. So to wrap things up, overall I think the GD-100 is a great watch. Speaking to its functionality and reliability, you're gonna get exactly what G-Shock is known for, just absolute toughness. As far as personal preference and aesthetics, that's really on you. If you like the way that it looks, then go ahead and get one. You're not gonna be disappointed. And of course, if you don't like the way that it looks, then fortunately there are hundreds, if not thousands, of other different styles of G-Shocks for you to pick from. So that's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching. I hope that this helps you with your next watch purchase, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.